It's my goal to write 3 screenplays this year, and this is how I'm going to get it done. Outlining, starting with the Pixar formula. I literally do all of the things that I tell you to do. So let's check it out.
Shannan E. Johnson here, former TV exec turned CEO of The Professional Pen, where we develop screenwriters from idea to pitch. Need help in your screenplay? Go to www.theprofessionalpen.com. Instead of just scrolling by this, y'all, this is where I do my character bio information and try to figure out like who they are before I start writing. It's very important to me. So you're going to see that as I'm scrolling by so I can get down here to show you my Pixar formula.
This is a script that I am rewriting.
I just want you to see that I'm using the Pixar formula, but I want you to see how many of them I'm going to do. You should do one for each of your characters that has a goal or a problem. So Kennedy is my protagonist. She has 3 different storylines. She's got her main storyline. I also did one for the backstory. All of this backstory is not going to end up in the script. It's not going to end up in scenes. I'm not going to make these into flashbacks. This is just information for me to understand why she is who she is and how she gets there. Okay? Then 5 years later is actually where the present day story starts. So I do this Pixar formula for that storyline. As you can see, I have not finished it. Then she has another storyline. This is her B story. And I do a Pixar formula for the B story. And then I'm going to do one for the C story for her. She also has a D story. The E story is not about her. This is her friend. And her friend is going to have some goals and things happening for her. So I am going to do a Pixar formula for her as well. I will not, I repeat, will not move on until I know that I understand this information. This is the simplest form of my story, and I'm going to put it next to me and always refer to it so I don't get off track. So for those who want to know, all right, Shannan, how did you break down your script to the simplest form? I use the Pixar formula, but of course, me being the teacher I am, I reloaded it with some gems that are going to be really helpful for you. So this is what the Pixar formula looks like. It's very simple. The point is for it to be simple, not for you to write paragraphs upon paragraphs upon paragraphs of things, trying to over-explain. This is about answering the question as directly as you possibly can. As you can see, I have added some things for you to understand what these story beats are, what they're asking you for. And then I've also added for you to be following their emotional state. Why? Because the emotional through line is what gets you to a character arc. But look, guys, this feelings wheel. Because if you need to know how they're currently feeling, you need some words, okay? We're not just looking for mad, sad, happy, right? You got to get into it. Are they feeling envious? Are they embarrassed? Are they dismayed? You got to get into this. So I added it in here for you. That way you don't have to go find it yourself. And then I give you a sample. I'm too generous, I feel like. I'm giving you a sample. I broke down speed, and then I also broke down scandal. And I'm going to put both of them in there for you. So you don't even have to go look for the TV one versus the feature one. I'm going to put them both in here so that you can see how you can answer these questions very simply and know exactly what your story is before you start writing. Y'all, this is the first step, and I do it every single time. I do not start writing until I do this Pixar formula. So I'm going to give it to you. Okay, grab it. Happy writing.
The professional pen. The